Dearest love, he was sitting at home when he was called to come and take a parcel, and he went for it, and it was a bag of maize. And this friend of his said, "This is to tell you, your advice and support is not in vain. You may not see it as much, but this is how it yields in the lives that you touch." The story is this. One day when he was planting in his backyard, this friend had visited, and he had used the maize he was planting to explain how little things grow to be big, and just a single seed will grow to give you a harvest. This friend had tried to prove something, maybe to prove how funny, or else to put to practice what he had heard. He took one seed, and later 2 more to make 3, and he had put them in his pockets. As they talked, he had gone home, planted those 3 seeds, and they had grown, and he harvested and planted all that he had harvested, and they had grown, and he had harvested again and again, and sent the lot he had harvested back to his village, where he had a large plot of land. And from those 3 seeds he had now brought him 1 bag out of 6 he had harvested, just to prove that what advice he had received indeed does work, and that if you sow just a single seed, you will reap a great reward if you do not give up. Many walk with wise people but never have a change in their lives. Many touch greatness and yet are never transformed. In plain words, many walk with God but never see the proof of Him in their lives, because we listen but do not do. We see but never follow. We love with our mouths but not our hearts. Our hearts are far from Him. Faith is not just by professing. Faith is by action and deeds. Be doers of the word and not hearers only, otherwise you are deceiving yourselves. For anyone who hears the word but does not carry it out is like a man who looks at his face in a mirror, and after observing himself goes away and immediately forgets what he looks like. James chapter 1, verse 22 to 24. God's grace brings seeds into our lives, talents, gifts. It may not seem much. It may be little compared to what you expected. Friends, family, job, spouse, child. But whatever God gives has a capacity to become great if you use it with a faithful heart. And beware if you misuse it, for it is written, "Therefore take the talent from him and give it to the one who has 10 talents. For everyone who has will be given more, and he will have an abundance. But the one who does not have, even what he has will be taken away from him. And throw that worthless servant into the outer darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth." Matthew chapter 25, verse 28 to 30. Stay blessed, trust and obey, for there is no other way. K.